confirm.
Yes, it's
Okay,
coming up.
so this is the trade I sent, right? This is the trade I sent. So now, this is the stop loss right here. For those of you asking, what is the stop loss? This is the stop loss. This last part, you have to just trace it to the downside. Now, if you trace it down, you discover that the stop loss is this last bottom here. So the number at that bottom is 75484.3. This is your stop loss. And your take profit is this number here, 94584.58, right? Then from what you were trying to put here for debit, I can see that your stop loss is 728.8. That trade is not going to execute because that stop loss 79728 is very close to the entry point. However, the reason why these trades are not being executed is because your stop loss, what you have in your account, will not be sufficient to withstand to hold the stop loss. So the stop loss is going to, before the thing gets to your stop loss, you will be liquidated if the market should go wrong. So that's why your broker is prohibiting you from taking the entry. And yes, so that's it. So for that, what we can do is to go to the lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes, right? And in 15 minutes, we want to look for entry. So currently, if we come to the lower time frame, we cannot see any entry just here, right? Because in the 15 minutes, we have this, right here, we have a rejection zone, and the market just approached that zone. So for 15 minutes, we don't have any entry just yet. But this zone has been a resistance zone in the market for a long time now. As you can see, this zone has been resisting the market from moving for quite some time now. So in our 15 minutes time frame, we cannot take this entry. So we have to wait and get a clearer picture of what the market is doing before we can decide what to do. If we want to venture take any trade here, we should be looking for a sell back to this zone. However, even that is also not too safe. So we cannot take any entry in 15 minutes. So let's narrow it down to 5. If we check the 5 minutes, you see that the market have approached this zone, this seemingly supply zone, and the market is giving us these candles, this red candle right here, coming down. So now, if we want to take a sell entry, we want to see this candle push with volume. Then after that push, we want it to return to this same zone and come back. Then we can follow it. So for now, we are also going to still be waiting for the market to give us possible entry. If we go to the 1 minute time frame, let's see what we have here. So under the 1 minute, we have this. So there is no entry yet. For the 1 minute, we can see that the market is giving us high. So this is a bullish market. And under the 1 minute, we can be looking for a sell if the market should break this recent low. This was our previous low, the low that gave birth to this high. Remember in our last class, we talked about the concept of highs and lows. So now we have a low here. Let me just draw it out. We have a low here. We have a high. Then we have a low that is higher than the previous low. Then we have a high. The whole of this place is a high. Then we have this low, right? Lower than this. Then we have this high, a bit higher, but almost the same, but a bit higher. So we can take it or we use the next one. So if we are taking this, then this becomes the low, right? Then we have another high here, and we have this low that gave birth to this high here. So for this, we are still in the bullish trend. And in order for us to leave this bullish trend, we want the market to break this low, this particular one here, this recent low, this lower high. We want the market to break out of it downward. If market does that successfully, then we'll be waiting for the market to come to this point. This candle here. So we'll be waiting for the market to come to this candle for us. So if what we want now is this market to break this zone downward, then we call it a market structure shift, right? Or break of structure. So the structure will be broken if it should break below the previous low. So now this is our low, and we are expecting the market to break out of it. If the market successfully breaks out of this low downward and closes, not weak, it closes below here, then we wait for the market to come to this block here, this particular candle. Then the moment the market comes down to this one, we'll take a step. That one, the stop loss is going to be very small around here, which is going to be maybe $2 or $3 stop loss. So with that, your broker will allow you to take that trade, even if you have $5 in your account. So that is why the broker is not allowing you, because we are using a higher time frame, and the stop loss seems to be bigger than your account ticket, right? Okay, so how many of us are viewing this class from our laptops?
I'm with your laptop.
Viewing
Yes.
from my laptop. I'm also viewing from my laptop.
Okay, hold on. Let me start one down. Sir Joshua, are you here with your laptop?
I'm here with my laptop. Yes, sir.
Okay, are you viewing the class with your laptop?
No, my phone.
Okay. Samoti, are you viewing from your laptop or your phone?
From my phone, oh. I don't have a laptop yet.
Oh, okay. Victor, how about you, Mr. Victor?
From my phone. My laptop is on.
Okay. How about you, Simon?
From my laptop. I'm viewing from my laptop.
Okay. All right. Good. Then Miss Debbie,
My laptop.
oh, you are viewing from laptop. That's good. And Sir Michael.
Viewing from my laptop.
Okay, good. So in our next class, I told you guys to view, if you have a laptop, you should view the class from your laptop, because you are going to share your screen with us, right? You are going to be sharing your screen, and you are going to be identifying zones for us. It seems like some of us forgot. It's okay. For those of us that are viewing from our laptop, we are going to share your screen with us now. And while we are learning from you, I'm also going to be checking for signal, so that you guys must make profit to get on the market. All right, so let's start with the first person who is here with laptops. That's Emmanuel, right? Okay, Sir Emmanuel, can you please share your screen? Hello, Mr. Emmanuel, are you hearing me? Emmanuel is still here. Are you hearing us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me do that now.
Okay. All right. And do you have you installed the chat on your phone on your system, the TradingView app?
Yes, I have.
All right, great. Okay, so open it and share your screen with us.
Okay, let me do that now.
All right. So Emmanuel is going to explain to us how we can see, how we can identify bullish trend, right? For those who took the forex, the gold, right? Gold entry, you should be in profit by now.
Can you see it?
Okay, you are sharing already.
Yeah, I'm sharing already. Can you see it?
Okay, so I just made you a host. So share your screen. Let me stop my own screen share. Now share yours.
Can we all see it?
Yes.
Can we all
All
see
right,
it?
great. Yes, we can see your screen now. Uh-huh. All right, great. So everybody pay attention. Our new teacher wants to help us.
Not that good, but let's see how it goes. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone.
So, good morning. So is it just going off? So Manu, are you there? It's off. Okay. Um,
Oh,
Manuel, what happened? We lost you.
sorry, network. Serious network
Okay.
issues here.
Sorry. All right. So can you share your screen with us again?
Yes, let me get back. Can everyone see it?
Yes.
I can see.
Thank you. Yeah, I go by the name Emmanuel, and I'm here to the little insights of what I know. That's what I want to teach now. Can everyone hear me?
We can hear you.
Um,
Manuel, show us how you identify that the market is a bullish market. Seems like Imana is having network issues, right? So let's hear from the other person so that we can save time. Deborah, right? Okay. So Deborah, please. Can you hear me, Deborah?
Yes, I can hear you. I want to share my screen.
Okay.
Hey, God, Holy Spirit, help me. I did not mute my mic. Can you see my screen?
You can. Okay.
Can you see my screen?
We can see your screen, yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. So what's the assignment or what's the classwork?
Okay. We want you to help us identify a bearish market.
So I can use BTC or anything, any coin to do
Yes,
that.
anyone you want. Mm. This is a pair of your choice.
Okay.
Go to your screen.
I'm sorry, my network is a bit slow. Okay.
Okay, I don't know, but it seems like Deb is also having network issues. Okay. Can we all still hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. So there be a network is disturbing you.
More than serious network issues.
So, can you hear, you can hear me now? Please, I
Yes,
wanted
yes.
to ask you, can you tell me how to reduce this screen
Screen
size?
size.
I tried.
Okay. Are you using
Where
a
should I
mouse or
try
the
to reduce this
screen?
stuff? It's too
Are you
big.
using a mouse?
This candle
Huh?
stick are too big. I want to read a mouse.
Okay. Observe my
Yes,
screen.
a mouse.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, a mouse. A mouse.
Okay. If
Yes,
you want to
sir.
reduce your screen on the
It's
trading
coming
view,
up.
look at this part. Okay. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay. So when you want to reduce your screen, there are two. If you are using a mouse, just push the mouse downward like as though you are dragging it. That your mouse has a rolling stuff at the middle.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Now roll it upward, it will shrink the screen. If you roll it downward, it will increase the candle size.
Okay.
That now let's confirm.
Okay.
Work, right? Then
Yeah.
another option you can use if you are not using a mouse is to just bring the cursor to the bottom here. You will see this plus and minus. You can use the minus to reduce the screen or use the plus to increase it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Now you share your own screen with us.
This may not get in. Oh, this one was just. Okay. Oh, my own stop sharing.
Have a choir master in your house or choir mistress.
Can you all see my screen?
We can.
I live around all kinds of people. Okay. So this is Ethereum, and the market
Check the message box. I
today
sent you a
following
message.
this chart. Okay, let me change it to something maybe like 15 minutes.
Check the message box. I sent a
Okay.
message.
On the WhatsApp platform. Okay.
On this I sent a message. Check it.
Okay, let me check. Okay, so I should analyze USDT. Okay.
SUI USDT. That's the name.
Yeah.
Just put the name on the search box.
Okay. Yes, it's coming up. Can you see my screen?
We are changing.
Okay. Mm. My network is kind of slow.
Okay.
So why my chat is still loading? Okay, so it's coming up. So this is SUI USDT, and in analyzing which trend, if it is a bullish, you said a bullish trend, if it is a bullish or a bearish trend, let me start from here. Oh my God. So from here, okay. So I'm starting from here. I don't know where to really start from, but let me start from here. Can you all see my screen? Hello?
We can see it. We can see it.
I'll see it.
Hey, network don't start.
Can't see.
Can you see me? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can. I can see
Hello,
it now.
everybody.
I can't see
I
it.
can see it now.
Okay, I can see it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me start from here. I want to take my bearing from this place. This is a support. I'm from what I've taught so far, a combination of what you have taught so far, Mr. Praise. Can you hear
Right.
me? Can everybody hear me?
Sure, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. From this chart, starting from this place, okay. I said from this chart, starting from this place where I put this line, this is a support, and can I see that as a support? Okay, let me move it up here. Sorry. So let me not here. This place, this area is like a support zone, right? And it's now we see that the market rose. Sorry. We see that the market rose from this place, this area, to this point and face resistance. So the market came down again, came down to this place. Yeah. So the market came down, went up to this place. But for overall, I would say that this market is a bullish market. Why will I say that? Because if I want to take it from this place, it's a support and is a low. Coming to this place, this is a higher high. This is higher high. Then this other one, this other of this place, this top is this is higher high again. The other resistance that followed is still higher, is higher than the previous high. Then the next resistance that followed is looking like a higher low, a little bit lower than the last previous one. Then going to the next one is a higher high. Then the next one, following the next one, is also a higher high. So if I want to analyze this market to this point from here, I would say that, or starting from this support level where the market picked back to this place, I would say that this is an upward trend like this. The market is going like this, and at the moment, but it's looking like the market is going down again. It's now facing down because it's now having a support here. That's what I can say, sir.
You tried, but how you're mentioning the highs and the lows, but you are not indicating them for us, like what you should do in order for us to follow. Use your drawing tools. Hold on, let me show you something. Just accept the request.
Okay.
Okay, you are viewing from the website.
Yes, I tried to download, but I'm trying to install it. It's not launching in my laptop.
Okay. Okay, don't worry, leave it. Leave it, close it. Don't bother. Okay.
Okay, I thought I was using my cursor to show the higher highs and higher lows. I didn't know that you were
Yes,
not
you are
seeing it.
using your cursor. I understand. I was seeing it for the benefit of others, right? Everybody might not follow your cursor. And considering the fact that the network is a bit slow, it may be difficult for everyone to follow. So this is what you will do. You see this other part that by the left-hand side, right? Put your cursor by the left-hand side.
Yeah, this area.
Come down. That one that look like pencil under the T, above the T.
This one.
Yes. Now, right click on it. Click on that arrow. Exactly. Now use the rectangle.
Okay.
Okay. Now I use it to demonstrate your zones for us.
My zones.
Mark out the zones for us.
Mm. Okay. This area. Okay. I started from here. That this is. Where is that thing again? I started from here.
Rectangle. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. I said from here that this is like a support at this point. When the market goes to this point, this is like a support.
A quick question. How do you know it's a support?
Sir?
I did during the class. I mentioned that a support. There are things that you see like it's not for it to be a support. So how do you know this one is actually a support?
Let me check again. Let me check it if it is really a support. Yes, from this area to this area. This area to this area is like a support. No, sorry. Let me leave this one. Let me start from this other place. Let me start from where the market started going up. Okay. I can't really say now that this is a support because there's no other support line around this place. But taking
That's
my
what I wanted to hear.
okay, so taking my analysis from this area, I don't know what to call this place now, but the market.
That's your no.
That place is the low. That is the point you want to take your analysis from. So that's the lowest point in your analysis. So you call it your low.
Okay, sir. So this is my low, and when the market got to this place, the market took an upward movement, an upward trend to this place, went upward and got to this place and faced a resistance here at this point. So the market came back again and it's a like a low here. Then continued again to this point. So now where the upward trend started showing very clearly is from this area. So when the market got to this place, this rectangle, it came down and peaks again back to this point. So this point is my higher high because it's higher than the previous high. Now the market continued and hit another resistance here at this point. A little bit higher than the previous high, so it's still higher high. Then the market continued and hits another resistance here, and this is obviously an higher high, and then the market peaked at this point. It's another resistance here. This is an higher high. So overall, if now at the moment the market is taking a downward movement, which is because it has breakthrough. The market is taking a downward movement because if I want to draw this one at this point, this is a low here. Well, this is a first low. The market has broken through this one, and now it has broken through this again. Looking at this area, so it has broken through this place, coming to this place, eating this place. So at the moment, I would say that at first, following this analysis, the market took an upward trend from here like this. From here, this is an upward movement. From here. Sorry, I'm just getting used to using this drawing.
Right.
So, okay, so looking at it, it's like an upward trend, but now the market is going downward. This is what I can say, sir.
Okay. You tried, right?
Can you hear me?
You tried actually. You did well. So at least you're able to identify some of the points accurately. But you actually didn't identify all completely. If there was a mistake in your analysis, but you tried, owing to the fact that this is your first time after just one time of lecture. You did well. I'll give that to try. If you have used this to enter your inventory, definitely I will show you. Definitely you would have made profit if you have used this to take an entry. Right? So the analysis is okay. Just one mistake. I'll correct it. Don't worry. Okay. So I think we lost Emmanuel. It seems like it's not okay, it's here. My apologies. Okay, so Debbie have done her analysis for us. And I can say she tried for a first time try. This is impressive, right? It shows that you are following the class. All right, kudos.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now let me switch over to my own chat and show you where you made the mistake. So you can stop sharing your screen. Let me share mine.
Okay.
If you can see my own, you confirm. You see my screen?
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, so you started your analysis from this point, right? Which you are not wrong. So now let me show you where you made the mistake. This was your low. You took your bearing from this point. So this is the point at which you started your analysis, right? So this was your point of starting all your analysis you want to do for that day. And so the market took a surge to this point, right? So when the market took a surge to this point, it means that this is your high. This is the only mistake you made. This is your high, not this point. So your high is not here, but here. Hmm? So the point at which the market, the candle stops, it may be a week. This one is the week. So if you want to mark it as your high, you can mark the entire candle like this as your high. So marking this as our high, you can now discover that all these other points you call highs are inside this one. So they are not actually a valid high because they didn't break above this recent high. The only high here after that one is this one here. So this is our next high after that other high. Why? Because this after this particular move, the market retraced, came up, but didn't break this. So this cannot be. Since here did not break, we cannot call this one our high, right? The market came down and started forming some kind of little range here until this point. So this was the candle that broke. This was the move that broke this high. So the whole of this place from here down to this point is one move. So if you want to take the most accurate high here, a low here is this one. So this one is our low. If you take this as low and the market breaks it and you want to take an entry, you are going to incur a loss because all these are deception in the market. This is not the actual low. These are inside trends. But for the whole trend of this point, this is your low. This particular point and market is your low. So since here is your low, the market is going to be bearish when it breaks above this low. So if the market should break above this particular low downward, we'll be expecting it to move upward to the candle that broke, and then we look for our downward entry, right? But as far as this market is concerned, the market is still an upward trend. So the only mistake you made was this your high and low identification. This was your high for this move. The market stopped here. This is the high, not here. All right. So that's the only mistake you made. I believe it's clear now.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, sir.
All right. So you can take this entry. This is a good entry for a buy, right? So the market has given us this cross. This is a buy. So you can take your buy for this trade. SUI USD, right? You can take a buy here, and your stop loss should be around here. Let me delete all these things. The stop loss should be around here. Let's go to a higher time frame to confirm. So in our 15 minutes, this is what we have. We have this point broken. So we have this point broken, and the market came back to test it and moving up. So what we are going to do is to wait for this green candle to close. If the green candle should close first, right? And if we take it, when the green candle closes, I'm going to tell you where to put your stop loss and your take profit. But for now, we have to be patient. Let's wait for this green candle to close. Is that okay? For those who took the gold entry, you can see that you're already shopping live. You can see the market is moving smoothly for us and going and going. So if you took this entry,
is it just direct or is it a pair?
gold USD, that's XAU USD.
Is this crypto?
If you have not entered, let me show you how it is written. Not for crypto, you will see it as gold, right? It's in your futures pair. You see it as gold, just gold. But if you are using it in forex, you will see it XAU USD like this. This is gold. Anytime you see it like this, is gold. It's the same thing. Both of them are the same thing. If you have entered, you would have made some good money now. I didn't know you couldn't take the trade. I sent it so that you can take it now.
So it's too
If
late
you
to
have not
enter.
entered, yes, now, if you want to enter, your stop loss will be wide. Because if you take your entry here, your stop loss will still be here, which will give you a wider stop loss. So there's no need taking it. For me, I've made about $20-something from this market because only this good is $20-something now. Let me show you screenshot.
I cannot find this gold in my futures.
It's not there.
No.
It's okay. I will show you how you can get it. After the class, I will look for it.
Apart from Bybit, we can use BitGet now.
Yes, you can.
If you
Hold on, I'm trying to send something to you. I just showed you the good entry, right? It's okay. If you didn't take that, no problem. We'll look for another one. This one that we are eyeing. Let's wait. Take down. All right. So let's go back to the class. Who next? Who has been showing us what? Emmanuel, is your network up now? Is Emmanuel with us? Emmanuel. Okay. Michael. Seems like Emmanuel's network is a bit off. Michael.
Sir.
All right. So you should share your screen with us so we can see what you have there for us.
Okay.
Let me unshare me. So share your screen with us.
Coming now. Can see my screen?
Sure.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Please, can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, sir, what should I do? Sir?
Okay. Switch to your chat for us, please. Okay, let me give you some time to take the entry that I sent. So
Okay.
take the entry. Yes, you can take the entry. After taking the entry, you analyze it for us. This is the pair you're analyzing for us.
All right, sir. That is a VAX result.
Not TP, no surplus.
That's
Not surplus, sir.
Sending it.
Is it advised to enter without stop loss, sir?
Hold on, I'm sending it. Hey, when you are done, you do your analysis for us. We are waiting.
I'm coming, sir.
Uh, Hello, sir. Before it's ready, please let me ask something. Is it possible to download this Zoom meeting app on laptop? Because I was thinking
Yes,
we are
laptop, man. You can download it on your laptop. The one I'm using is the laptop version.
okay. Because I was thinking we are going to use our phone camera to video the laptop so everybody see. I didn't know that we share the screen like your own.
No problem. Next week we'll repeat the same thing. So you can get yours ready before next week.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. I've taken the entry.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
You have taken your first entry.
Yes, yes, sir. So I was asking, what should I analyze here?
This same pair that you just took.
so. Should I wait for this SUI or I should take this entry too?
Please. I sent it to the group for everyone to take it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, we are waiting.
I was asking, what should I analyze?
I said this same pair you took, this one, this AVA USD,
Yes.
this same pair.
Okay, I should analyze a bearish or bullish market.
The chart and identify the direction of the chart for us.
Okay. All right. Mm, okay. So I'll start my analysis from here. So actually, at this point, the markets faced a support here, a little support here. Hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, sir. So there's a little support here, and that made the market go up because then.
In that place of support.
Hello?
Why in that place of support?
Support. Because this green tick here, this green candle here was what triggered the support here. So the market started having the upward trend.
So what condition
Oh, can't hear you.
what I'm saying is,
Huh?
how do you identify the support zone?
Support zone is when usually when there's a candle that's support to avoid the market from crashing down.
What is doing that prevents the market from crashing down other than that? That's correct. So now, based on what you said, why did that place your support zone?
Okay, supported because this green candle here was what triggered the market to have an upward trend. This green candle here. Particular green candle, this zone here, or what triggered market to go upward. Can't hear you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, sir. So then this is my first low. I also then the market went up further and had a resistance here. There was a resistance for the market here, which will push it downward further, but it could not meet up to the support zone here. So there's a trend here that it went up here. The market went up here and it came down here. So at this point here, so at this point here, this long green candle here broke the supports that it once had here, so thereby led to a selling market over here.
Okay. Does anyone have anything to say to Michael? Would have even allowed you to speak with Debbie. Escape my mind. Does anyone have something to say to Michael?
Yes, I would say that the time frame is using to analyze is kind of too small.
Okay.
I can see 1 minute time frame there, which is too small for me. I don't know if I'm right, but I feel it's too small. I think we should analyze in maybe 1 hour or 15 minutes, or probably those two time frames more okay.
Right. That's point one. Then who else has another thing to say to Michael? Okay, nobody else has anything to say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think from that point where he started his analysis, saying that place is support, I think there is, you corrected me on that before when I started mine. I think that place is not supposed to be support. It's just a low, like a low, from what you corrected
Okay.
me.
Okay. All right. Who else?
And another thing, I don't think I heard when he said if this trend is a bullish or a bearish trend. If the market is a
Michael,
bullish or
Yes, sir.
you have heard what they said. What do you
Yeah.
have to say about it? What will you do about what they just said?
Okay, I should use a higher time frame.
Well, the higher time frame, everybody is, cannot be comfortable with the same time frame, right? There are people that trade with 1 minute, others trade with 5 minutes, others trade with 6. I believe I mentioned it in our previous class when I was talking about the different type of traders. I said we have this day traders, swing traders, scalpers, and position holders, right? So if you are scalping, 1 minute is actually the best option. 1 minute, 5 minutes is good for scalpers. But if you are doing the trading 5, 10, 15, and up to 1 hour most times. So depending on the kind of trader you are, determines the time frame that you adopt, right? So Victor, the time frame is not really the issue, right? With Michael right now, because even Debbie, it was 1 minute she used to do her analysis. You understand? So it is not actually the time frame that is the issue here. The issue is the point you are starting your analysis from. The point is too short, so you cannot really get proper insight from the market, like Debbie pointed out. So work on that for us.
All right.
Waiting.
Okay, so I think I should use this point is more better and more larger. This point over here. She has a larger candle that indicated a resistance which pushed the markets further down and trigger the bearish market. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So, and you said in the bearish market, we have lower lows and lower highs. So I think this started the resistance which is the bearish market, and here is a lower low. Here's a lower low. Another, sorry, what am I saying, sir?
Oh,
Hello?
we are here. We are hearing you.
Okay, sir. So you said a lower low. So here is a lower low. This is another lower low here because it was not able to break from the former lower low there.
If you hear,
Can you hear me?
can hear you now.
Okay, yes. So I was saying, so this is another point in the bearish market. Also, another point here again. So the market also went in a range at this point here. Market is still in a range here. Market is in a range over here. So here's the resistance zone, which pushed the market downwards, which is a sell, and a little bearish direction. So the market tried its best to move back to this resistance zone, but it could not. So it kept on the sell and went into a range. So currently the market is in a ranging market now. That's what I can say, sir.
Okay. All right, you did well. At least you were able to identify some zones, even though you did not tell us that the market is bearish, but we could understand that the market is going down. And from your analysis, you have showed us that the market is currently in a range. All right. So, okay, that's okay. You did well. Only to the fact that this is your first time, we will get better as we continue doing this together, right?
Yes, sir.
So, well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, I don't think I have anything to say now for this. Actually, this is your high, market came down, some will lose if you do high and flat. So, what you will do for us, just identify all the highs and lows for this bearish trend.
Okay, sir.
Mm.
That is, there's another one here. That's one. And I think this one too is also. No. Yes, sir.
I can hear you.
I think these are them because where's that pen? Because I think this area here be considered a point in this market of a high or low, because it's in between these two lows here.
Okay.
Yes. So I think this one here, these four of them are the points by which I can see, yes, there are highs and lows.
Okay. All right.
Because this place is higher than, sorry, this is lower than this place, and this place is higher than this place.
What's the condition for a low to be in a bearish market?
Yes.
What makes a particular point a valid low?
Okay. For example, now, this low right here is a low. Then this one here, let me hold my brush. This low over here is a valid low because it was able to break this low over here. Yes, sir.
That's okay.
All right. So.
That's okay. All right. So let me share the screen, my own screen. So you can stop sharing yours. Let me share mine.
Okay, sir.
All right. So this is the entry, right? Rather, this is the pair, AVAX USD, right? USDT. So this is the pair in 1 hour. This is the same pair in 15, and this is the same pair in 5, and this is the pair in 1 minute that you just analyzed. Okay. So let us look at from where you started your analysis from. We have our highest point, which is this part. So
yes,
this is our high. This is the highest point we have. We took our, this is the candle that, basically this is our highest point, right?
yes,
Okay, so the market came down to this point, gave us a low here. So the market came and gave us another high, which is lower than the previous high. Then this is not a valid high because it was a valid low rather, because it was not lower than this. So this becomes the next low. So from here to here is one move, right?
yes,
From this point to this point is one move. So then after that, we see that the market, this was supposed to be a new high, but it was in a kind of a range. So we will not count this point, right? So from here, we see another move downward, giving us this low here. And it was this point that gave birth to this low. So this one becomes a high that is lower than this previous, even though it was some kind of range. So we can take from here down to this point as one move, right?
yes,
Okay. So now that we have identified this becomes our points for this bearish market, right? All right. So it was okay. You were able to point them out one by one. That's good. That's good. So the reason why I actually sent this straight for you guys to take, let me show you the analysis. So let me go to Z5, 15, I guess. Fifteen minutes. Okay, this is 5 minutes, right?
yes,
Now this trend is downward. This is a downward trend generally. So I'm showing you why I sent you this trade to take. This is a downward trend generally. You can see the market has been giving us a series of lows. So we have one low here, one high, and then we have a low. So this low, we have another high, which is lower than the previous, right? We have another high. We have another high, which is lower than the previous. Then we come over to this point. The market was able to break this. So the whole of this is one move. You can see the whole of this point is one move, right? Because if you draw this, you discover that the point that broke out of it was actually this one. So we can say, okay, this is the next low. Then it gave us this high, and then we now have another low here. So which gave us this. Remember that this is still a resistance zone because that is the low from here, and the market have not broken above this low. So in as much as the market has not broken above this low, above this high, above this recent high, we are still in a downtrend. And for that purpose, we can take a downward sell and we'll target this point for our take profit. That is example number one. Then scenario number two, in our previous class, I did mention that when you see three consecutive candle move like this, you go and wait for the market at the point where the first one started. And if you look at this market here, you see that there was three consecutive move here, right? You see this candle move pushed downward like this with momentum. So we just drop that point and wait for the market. So when the market came, there was rejection. That's the confirmation we need. The market entered it and it was rejected. Then if we go to the lower time frame, we now see that, okay, this is 15 minutes. We now see that, okay, the market it entered inside, it has been rejected downward. So now we are looking for opportunity to take a sell. And then if you take it a bit lower, you now see that the market broke, came down, now had a retracement, which is this two green candle, and the move broke out of the zone of the retracement. So the moment this took place, then the market is ripe for a sell. So that's why I said you can sell now. And you can see that the market tested this zone again, came back to test this zone, and we are going down, going. So let's watch how this market plays out. Supposed to get our take profits. You can be watching the market. If you say, okay, the profit I made is enough, you can exit it. You must not wait for take profit all the time, right? Okay, so that's for this analysis. And this market currently is actually in a range, right? Market is currently inside this range. Yeah, this is it. So the market is currently inside this range. We only took the entry based on the higher time frame analysis. That's why we took this trade. But in the 5 minutes, this market is in a range, and it is not advisable to take an entry until the market breaks out. But another confirmation you need to take this entry is this breakout, this fake breakout. So the market broke out, giving you that, yes, it has broken out of this trend, and people started selling, buying. Then suddenly it came with this big engulfing candle and started going down. So this market is going to sell, break above this, and you can target this point. As your take profit, which I have sent to you already. So there's no need to panic. I've already sent it to you. It's all right. I don't know if Emmanuel is ready for us, or we should just proceed with what we can see what we can do today. Is Emmanuel ready for us? Seems like his network is very bad. No problem. All right. So this is we have done some few analysis now. Some people have also showed us their screen and what they have learned so far. So we are going to just I'm supposed to have to teach you candlesticks and their meaning, right? When you see 30 candlesticks, what do they mean? What are they trying to tell you in the market? Before we had some glitch on Wednesday, that's what we are supposed to learn, but unfortunately we could not. So now there is no much time again, but I will see. I'll just try. Okay, let's take candlesticks and their meaning, right? So since we are using Japanese candlesticks, before we proceed, I want to mention that these are not the only type of chart we have. If you can see, we have the bar chart, we have hollow candles, volume candles, we have line chart. There are much, right? These are different types of charts. So if I go to the bar chart, you can see now that the thing changes to all these bar. If I also change to hollow, you now see even though it's candlestick, but the candlestick looks like what have holes. The inside are not filled up. If I go for volume candlestick, okay, they said I have to pay first. So we have different form of candlestick. We even have the area chart, which will give you something like this. Those of us who are familiar with shapes in mathematics, or those that did geography, where they used to teach us ocean ridge and all those things, you will know what this actually means. But this is an area chart, right? We have different type of chart, actually, different types of charts. So, but the one we are using is the Japanese candlestick. That's what this one is called, Japanese candlestick. So for the Japanese candlestick, each candle, most of these candles that you see have meaning. They actually have meaning. They have what they are trying to tell you in the market. And they have names. We call some doji, we call some morning star, we call some, they have different names, right? So in our next class, I'm going to shift that to our next class, please. In our next class, we are going to learn the concept of these candlesticks, Japanese candlesticks, and their meaning. If you see a doji, what does it mean? If you see a morning star, what does it mean? If you see a shooting star, what does it mean? Different candlesticks and their meaning. We are going to learn all these things, and then to also implement them in the market. Even as I'm speaking to you, I'm seeing some of them, plenty on this chat. All right, so that will be by Monday, right? So that we will not keep the class too long and you will not get bored over the class. Any question?
Okay, thank you, sir. Please, sir, can you just look at this SUI market that we analyzed before? Let's just see what's happening before we close.
All right, this is the SUI USD, right? Did we take the entry? Okay. I said when the candle closes, we are going to take an entry. Okay. This is SUI USD, right? Or is it USD? Okay. So firstly, we said that if the market should go from our analysis, saw that the market was already in an upward trend, and we are only waiting for the market to break certain zones before we can take our entry. And the zone happened to be this one, right? This one. So here the market gave us an engulfing candle. This is called an engulfing. It's the situation whereby one single candle can cover 2-3 candles. We call it engulfing. An engulfing candle represents strength in the market. So this that's why I asked you that let us wait for this candle to close before we know the direction to take. So now the candle closed engulfing these 2 candles, which is this zone. However, if we look closely, you see that there is kind of a rejection from this zone, right? Look at this zone very well. You see that the market is kind of experienced rejection at this point that pushed the market downward, and taking an entry for a buy here because of this engulfing may be a risky entry. So we are not going to take that entry yet. So what we can do is to maybe switch to the higher time frame to see what's happening, right? So on switching to the higher time frame, we can see that okay, the market is still actually in a bullish, trying to give us a bullish move. But if you look closely, there was kind of a trend here. There was kind of a trend at this point. And this trend, the market broke out of this trend. So this can be a retest of the trend. So if any of you have time, you can monitor this market. When this market gets to this trend, we expect it to drop. Why? Because the overall trend of this market is a selling market. You can see it's a bearish. The origin of the market is bearish. You can see the high, then we see the low, high, then we see another low, and then we see this high that is lower than the previous high. So lower high or higher low, whatever you call it. Then we expect this market to also give us another low, lower than this previous one here. We expect it to give us a low that is lower than this one, like this. So all we have been looking for is opportunity to sell, yes. So because we are looking for opportunity to sell, we are not going to take that buy trade. Instead, we are going to wait for the market to get to maybe this zone. So if the market should get to this zone, we want to look for opportunity to sell downward. However, most times the market does not get there. We just get to maybe half of it and drop. So what we do is to monitor this move and know when to take the trade. If you have a high risk appetite, you can take the sell directly. And your stop loss will be high. Stop loss is going to be around here. So if you are taking the entry, now you say, no, I don't want to wait. I want to take it now. You can take the entry and your stop loss is going to be around here. And your take profit is going to be below. Let me show you. So you are going to take profit a bit lower. Almost down to oneself. So around this low, where your take profit is going to be. Yes, something like this point. So this is what we anticipate the market. If you are taking direct entry, this is what you have. But if we are going to wait like this, you can see 1 to 3. That's why we wait, so that we can reduce our risk, right? So if you want to wait for the market to actually approach the trend that it broke out and then start falling down, you can follow it when it's falling down. Then you have a high chance of having 1 to 3. But if you want to take the entry now, you are going to be risking too much. So all we need to do is to monitor this trade. But for sure, this is a sell trade. This trend is not going to be a buy. It's a selling trend, right? So this buy is a temporary buy. Any other question?
Sir, sorry, last, when you say we'll wait for the market to get to the top, are we looking at that, the week itself? That is, we are looking at the week.
Not the week, the body. Not the week. It's not necessarily the week. Any point from here, you can take your entry. When it gets to it will not, most times it will not even get to the week. If it gets to the week, you want to do what is called liquidity sweep, or you want to do stop loss hunt. But ideally, the market is supposed to get to around here and start dropping. The market can even drop from where it is currently, because from what you can see, there is no volume. The market does not have the energy to go up. So that's why you see it moving slowly like this. There's no volume in the market. So nevertheless, you can see this, my short zone that I put now, this selling indicator. This is the point of entry that I draw. So this is the point we'll be expecting to enter the market if it gets there. If it does not get to that point, there are also parameters we will look at before we take the entry. When we come to the lower time frame, we'll look at the structure that the market is giving to us. That we'll now know if we are taking the entry or not.
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem. Okay, in the absence of any other, we'll be ending the class here. I'll see you on Monday. And if you have any question, drop it on the group. I will attend to it.
Thank you, sir.
All right. God bless you, my people.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's all right. It's all right.
Thank you, sir.
Please, we need the video of this class too.
All right. I'll make it available.
Thank you, sir.